I'm a procrastinator. I always have been. I was late for my own birth. I didn't want to deal with the pressure of being born. I was once going to start a procrastinators club, but I never got around to it. I wanted to have buttons and t-shirts and maybe even a secret decoder ring. But you couldn't have regular meetings. I mean, no one would ever show up, even if you had free coffee. You'd have to say, okay, everyone, we're going to have a meeting sometime between Monday and Christmas. Some people call me lazy. I'm not lazy. It takes an incredible amount of work to not have to do anything all day. Then one day somebody said, I'm going into comedy for fame and for the groupies. Yeah. I don't know about you, and I don't know how much you know about this, but comedians get more groupies than rock stars. Chicks are just lining up to get with comedians. It's that, come on, funny man. Well, I don't mean come on the funny man, but you know what I mean. Make with the funny. Because, women like funny sex. But seriously, what kind of groupies am I going to get? Nobody even knows me. Well, there was this one woman the other day who propositioned me. What the hell did she say again? Oh yeah. Hey you, get away from my dumpster. I'm going to fuck you in the ear. Can you imagine the look of shock on my face? I'll fuck you in the ear. No thanks. I appreciate the offer, but, no. I didn't want to say too much because I didn't want to get all sex nuts and retard strong on me. That could have been bad. I didn't have a Q-tip. The homeless people are funny. Not the fact that they're homeless. That's not really funny. But you would understand what I mean if you'd ever been chased by a homeless person. Now, I can make these jokes because it's not like they'll ever see me on TV. I mean, they don't have a home, for one thing. And I'm pretty sure they don't have TVs. And I'm not even on TV, so I'm pretty safe in saying this. So yeah, going back to being chased by homeless people. I'm walking down the street this one time, and this guy comes up to me and asks me for spare change. I was like, no, and I kept walking. Most people do, right? So a little while later, a couple blocks away, the same fucking guy comes up and asks me for spare change. I looked at him. I'm like, what? Are they cloning homeless people now? Cloning homeless people is like cloning politicians. What's the fucking point? It's like putting a silk hat on a pig and taking it out to a fancy tea party. Maybe amusing for a while, but eventually it's going to start to smell. They should clone something useful, like employment opportunities. The guy looked at me stunned, so I just kept walking. Whatever, man. 3 more times this guy comes up and asks me for money. Like, redundancy and harassment are going to make me want to give this guy money. If that actually worked, then the collection agencies wouldn't be calling me every single day. I had one call me the other day, and just as I was saying goodbye to him, I was like, okay, look, so you're going to call me back tomorrow, and I'm going to explain to you again that I still don't have money to pay you. And then you're going to call back the next day, and I'm going to avoid that phone call. And then you're going to call me back on Thursday, and then I'm not going to be home, so you can leave a message. Otherwise, I'm going to think that you don't love me no more. Now, I eventually got rid of the good old-fashioned landline and opted for a cell phone. This way, people can harass me wherever I go. So this kid Chuck called me, and his voice was all shaky, so I knew he was new at this job. And I've done this job before, so I know how hard it is for you to call somebody, start a conversation, build a rapport with this person enough to sell them something. So this guy calls me, and I never listen to what these people are saying to me, because, I mean, I don't care. I'm walking down the street, I'm ordering food, I'm eating dinner, I'm taking a piss. I mean, there's a million things that I could be doing that I would rather be doing than talking to this person. So I interrupted this guy. I was like, excuse me, sir. How do you know the late Mr. Capone? Silence. Doesn't say a word. Chuck? Hi, yeah. How do you know the late Mr. Capone? He starts stammering. And I could tell that good old Chucky's mind was racing here. Okay, Chuck, I need you to calm down, and I need you to tell me where you were tonight at 7:45 p.m. I was at work. Okay, good. Now, Chuck, I need your work address and your supervisor's name. My name is Detective Sergeant Maloney, and we're going to send a squad car over there to come pick you up and bring you down to the station and question you about your involvement in relationship with the late Mr. Capone. Again, this kid's just stammering like, sir, I'm just a telemarketer. I'm calling to try and sell Mr. Capone some life insurance. Okay, Chuck, well, like I said before, Mr. Capone is late. He's not in right now. He'll be home later, so you can try back then. Thank you. Have a great day. Click. I like messing with people. It's fun. I like playing pranks on people. Now, here's one that everyone can do. The next time you have to write a check, in the memo section, write for sexual favors. It'll make them less likely to want to cash that check.